Hi folks, welcome to my new gaming channel. Starting from today I will start playing Gothic I in Unreal Engine. Let's start the new game.
The kingdom of Myrtana, united by King Rhobar II. During the long years of his reign, he was able to defeat all foes of his realm. All except one. Against the Orcs took its toll, and the prisoners of the realm were to pay the price. The king needed swords for his army, and every man guilty of a crime, no matter how insignificant, was forced to work in the ore mines of Khorinis. To make it impossible for them to escape, the king sent out the best magicians of the kingdom to create a magic barrier around the entire valley. I was one of them. Something disturbed the delicate structure of magic. We were trapped inside our own barrier. 1 second of negligence was enough for the prisoners. Khorinis was now under the control of the convicts. The king had no choice. He had to negotiate. He needed the ore. Month after month, the king supplied everything the prisoners needed. Month after month, they brought the ore to the edge of the barrier in exchange. Until the present day. Another convict was brought to the cliff. He did not know, but he would change everything.
In the name of King Rhobar II, bearer of the scepter of Revolt, I sentence this convict to...
Stop! Convict, I've got an offer to make you. This letter must reach the leader of the Magicians of Fire.
You're wasting your time.
You may choose your own reward. He'll give you anything you ask for.
Very well, I'll take your letter. On one condition. Spare me the rest of his nonsense.
How dare you!
Keep silent. Right, send him in.
Welcome to the colony.
I got
That's
punched.
enough. Leave him alone. And now scram. Get up. I'm Diego. I'm not interested in who you are. You've just arrived. I look after the new arrivals. That's all for now. If you plan to stay alive for a while, you should talk to me. But of course, I won't keep you from choosing your own destruction. Well, what do you think?
Let's ask him a few questions.
Okay, what do I need to know about this place?
We call it the colony. You'll know already that we produce ore for the king. Well, at least we do, in the old camp. There are 3 camps within the barrier. The old camp is the biggest, and it was the first.
How do I get to the old camp?
You just follow this path. The old camp is the next reasonably safe-looking place you'll come across. There are a lot of wild beasts between the camps. You'd be mad to walk around without a weapon.
Okay, we need to find a weapon.
Where do I get a weapon?
When you get to the old mine, have a look around. I'm sure you'll find something useful. The mine is easy to find. It's just a few meters along the canyon.
Why did you help me?
Because you needed help. Otherwise, Bullet and his boys might have killed you. And I couldn't just stand by and watch. Because I came all this way to make a suggestion.
A suggestion?
Yes. After this little incident with Bullet and his guys, you should be aware now that you need protection. Everyone who arrives here has a choice. There are 3 camps in the colony, and you'll have to join one of them. I'm here to show the new ones that the old camp is the best place for them.
So he wants to basically recruit me to the old camp.
Where's Bullet now?
He and the others bring the goods from the outside world into the camp. You'll find him there. But if you plan to fight him, be careful. He's an experienced warrior.
We will bully Bullet later. For sure.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Really?
I was given it by a mage shortly before they threw me in here.
You're lucky I can't afford to show my face around the mages anymore. Anyone else would gladly slit your throat for that letter. That's because the mages pay their couriers a lot, and most people here don't have anything. If I were you, I'd shut up until I met one of the mages. Although in your situation, that's not likely to happen.
Why not?
The mages are in the castle in the old camp. Only Gomez's people are allowed to enter the castle.
Okay, so we need to find at some point Magicians of Fire.
Who's Gomez?
Gomez is the most powerful ore baron. He's the boss of the old camp, the most powerful man in the colony.
Let's assume I want to join his people. What do I need to do?
At the gate of the castle, you'll find a man called Thoris. Tell him Diego sent you.
Thanks for your help.
We'll meet in the old camp.
Okay, that was a lot of information to process. Now we can finally start to play. Let's search this area. Oh, careful, I am outside of the barrier. Something was here under the bridge, yeah. Some coin. Diego said that I just need to follow this path and I will come across the old camp, if I remember correctly. And I also need to find some weapon, otherwise I will not survive for long. Some arrows, some wild berries. Bow would be useful for sure. Some beers. Okay. We will drink them later. Okay, my first weapon, the pickaxe. I see some pig. Rusty sword, which is a bit better weapon. Let's equip it and try to defeat the pig. Let's take pork meat. Looks like I can jump up to that platform. I will definitely search it. herbs are here. Scavenger. Let's defeat him. Let's try to lure one pig outside of the pack. My health is starting to get lower. Let's try to heal somehow. Yeah. Let's eat wild berries. And I can see some little guy up. Let's defeat him. Okay. He basically one-shotted me, eh? That was not planned. Okay, I will leave him be for now. But I will come later and get my revenge. Yeah, I can look around here a bit. Okay, this is very nice detailed view of the area. This is, I think, the old camp where I need to go. Let's go back to the main road and continue. Those jumps are quite dramatical. Let's defeat the scavengers. Collect stuff. Have another sword, which is again a bit better, but nothing special. I almost got killed, but I managed to survive somehow. There are some hunters. Maybe let's talk to them. But before that, I will heal a bit.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
I want to warn you. If you continue this way, you'll be entering our hunting ground.
What do you
Okay, they are
hunt?
hunters.
Mostly scavengers. There's a lot of meat on them. Besides, it ain't too hard to get them. Once you know how.
Really? How's that?
Ask my friend Drax here. He knows more about these things than anyone.
Why is this area so dangerous?
You've just arrived, haven't you? There are different areas in this colony which are all more or less dangerous. The paths between the camps are quite safe, but even there you might come across some wolves which look on you as easy prey. And that's exactly what you are until you get a proper weapon and armor.
I couldn't agree more.
Where can I get better equipment?
The nearest place is that old camp. Just follow the path that brought you here. But you can get the stuff cheaper in our new camp, provided you know the right people. If you go to the old camp, ask for Mordrag. He's one of us. For just a little ore, he'll sell you the proper goods.
Okay, we will definitely visit new camp at some point.
Tell me more about the areas of the colony.
If you travel between the camps, you'll need a map to distinguish paths and dead ends. Dead ends often lead you to dangerous canyons where you encounter creatures you'd better avoid. Do not enter the old ruins. There are too many around here, and most of them are old fortifications dating back to the time of the First Orc War. Some are abandoned orc dwellings. There are often orcs in those ruins, or even worse creatures. I'd avoid those places, especially at night. And one more hint, don't go into the forest.
Where do I get a map?
Ask the people in the old camp. There's a cartographer living there. Maybe you can steal one of his maps. If you manage to do it, take one from me as well.
Nah, I will just buy one.
If I manage to get them without paying, I'll take as many as I can carry.
You're all right. You should consider coming to the new camp. In case you go there, ask for Lars. He takes care of the new ones. I'm sure he'll have a job for you.
Thanks for your help.
Don't go thinking everyone's gonna be so friendly, kid. There may not be much in a newcomer's pockets, but some folks would even beat you up for a pickaxe.
I'll keep it in mind.
Okay, that was again a lot of information, thanks. Let's talk to the other hunter.
Hey, you! You're hunting, aren't you?
Looks like it. What do you want?
Do you have some hints for the hunt?
I could teach you a few things, but everything has its price.
Which would be how much?
A good gulp of beer will do, to start with. Then we'll see.
Yeah, I collected some bottles of beer.
Here you are. Take a beer and tell me about hunting.
Scavengers. That's what we call the big birds. Should be attacked one after the other. It's easy to lure single scavengers from the pack. If you come too close, they'll become irritated. After a while, they'll storm in your direction. At this point, you should be waiting for them with a raised weapon. If you manage to strike the beast before it hits you, you have to keep fighting. Then you'll be able to defeat the creature without being hurt yourself. If it hits you first, well, just don't let him.
What else can you tell me about hunting?
A lot, but it'll cost you more than a beer. If you know how, you can take the creature's teeth, claws, and skin. It's hard to get them, but they are valuable. At least every merchant will trade those things with you.
Okay, I will definitely at some point learn those skills, but I am afraid I don't have ore to do it now. Okay, let's continue on the path. So basically what he said is that I can lure scavengers out of the pack, and I need to start cutting them and just cut, and I should win the fight. Very simple and effective strategy. Okay, now there are 2 scavengers. Let's try this strategy in practice. Let's ask the guards.
What are you doing here?
What's it look like? Regarding the bridge, of course. We make sure that no beasts cross the bridge.
Have you got any advice for me?
Yeah, don't go in the forest on your own. Unless you're strong enough to fight off all the beasts. Make sure you get to the old camp. They're holding a pickaxe for you.
This guy is in very good mood, obviously. The second guy, which told me that I shouldn't go into the forest, so I will be careful around the forest for sure. But I believe I will have to go there at some point. Yeah. So yeah, I am outside of the old camp. Let's enter it and find Diego.
Where do you think you're going?
To the camp.
You ain't come to make trouble, have you?
No. Want to talk with Diego.
Diego says I'm to meet him in the camp.
Okay, in you go then.
Any news?
Nah, everything's the same as ever.
Okay, we are in the old camp. Let's talk with Diego and look around. Looks like there will be quite a lot of quests to do, yeah? A lot of people. Here he is. Okay.
Hey, you! Tell me something about the old camp.
It's the biggest and most powerful of the 3 camps. Gomez and his guys control the camp and thereby the whole ore trade. Once a month, the king sends us everything we need. We've got the old guy in our grid, you understand? He sends us wine, bread, meat, weapons, everything. You can also get some of it. All you have to do is join Gomez's people.
Doesn't sound that bad.
What about the 2 other camps?
The 2 other camps split up to pursue their crazy escape plans. There's the new camp in the west of the colony, where the mages think they can just detonate the barrier as soon as they've scraped enough ore together. And then there's the Sect loonies in the east. Their camp is in the middle of the swamp, and they're praying to their idol to set them free. He hasn't responded so far. If I were you, I wouldn't waste my time on those madcaps.
We will definitely look at them more closely at some point.
Tell me more about the barrier.
There isn't much to tell. It's impenetrable.
What happens if I just walk out of here?
The last one who tried that reached the other side a dead man. This damn barrier lets you in, but you'll never get out of here.
If there's a way out, I'll find it.
You're already in a rush to get out of here? But you've only just arrived.
I'm not in the rush at all.
Take care.
I will take my time, Diego. Okay, he told me that I should talk with the Taurus, I think. This guy, right? Yeah.
I want to work for Gomez.
Oh, yeah? And what makes you think Gomez will be interested in having you work for him?
Diego says you decide who Gomez is interested in.
Huh? If Diego thinks you're okay, why doesn't he take care of you? Look, let me explain. Diego's gonna test you. If he thinks you're good enough, I'll let you into the castle to see Gomez. Whatever happens after that is up to you, okay?
I'll talk to Diego.
Okay, fair enough.
Why don't you give me the test?
It ain't that easy, kid. Any newcomer who wants to get anywhere needs a patron. That patron has to be one of Gomez's people. He'll test you, and if you fail, you're his responsibility. That's the law around here.
There must be something you want done.
No. The things we guards deal with are a bit above you, kid. You just stick to the tasks your patron sets for you.
I'm quite capable of doing anything you tell me to.
Oh, so you're intent on failing, eh? There is one thing that only someone who's not with Gomez can see to. But I'm warning you, you blow this and you'll be in mighty big trouble.
I'm ready for your task.
What I'm about to tell you is between you and me, and nobody else must ever hear about it. Understood?
Sure.
We have a problem with a guy from the new camp. His name's Mordrag. He's been stealing from the ore barons. Of course, that applies to a lot of the rogues in the new camp. But this guy has the nerve to come to our camp and sell our stolen goods to our boys. He's gone too far. But he knows I can't do anything about it.
Why?
Because he's under the protection of the mages.
Why do the mages protect that Mordrag?
Because they use him as a gopher. Our local mages are in contact with the mages over in the new camp. They often send gophers back and forth. They're likely to become very unpleasant if I throw one of their gophers out of the camp or have him killed.
What about me? What do you think the mages will do to me?
You're new here. You'll be okay. But I'm responsible for what my boys do. That's why it's vital that you keep your mouth shut.
Where can I find Mordrag?
You'll find him at the south gate on the other side of the castle, just beyond the entrance. The bastard wouldn't dare come any further into the camp.
Do you want me to kill the guy?
I want you to make sure I never see his face around here again. I don't care how you do it.
Sounds to me like the mages are your problem.
Yeah, but they're a problem that's hard to solve. A few years back, one of the shadows tried to stab the High Magician of the Circle of Fire while he was sleeping. They found him later in the Outer Ring. In fact, he was scattered all over the Outer Ring.
Wow.
I'll take care of it.
That was enough information. So basically, Diego will give me some tasks now, yeah?
Hey, you!
And he will be my mentor also.
I've talked to Thoris.
And what did he say?
He says that I can join the old camp if you think that I'm good enough.
Looks like I have myself a new job.
Do we start right now?
First, there are a few things you should know.
What do I have to know to be accepted in the old camp?
If you want to join the camp, you'll have to earn some brownie points. There are a few influential people in the Outer Ring. Most of them are shadows. If you manage to impress them, it'll earn you a few brownie points. Then you'll have to stand the test of faith. Besides, there are a lot of skills every new arrival has to learn. The more you learn, the more valuable you'll be for us.
Who can teach me?
Start with Fingers. He's the most skillful among us. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find other people who can teach you.
Where can I find Fingers?
His hut's kind of hidden. It's next to the castle wall. Just start out here and go towards the arena. When you're at the castle gate, go down to the left, and you'll be heading for the arena.
Okay.
What's the test of faith?
You have to go to the old mine. There you'll meet a guy called Ian. He'll give you a list. This list is important. It contains all the items the guys in the mine need from us. They'll get this stuff with the next convoy.
No problem.
Yes, there is a problem. The new camp must not get that list. Like I said, the list is important. If you do it right, you'll get much further.
If the list is so important, why should Ian give it to me?
Because you're going to tell him Diego sent you.
I'll tell him.
I will be basically in the role of courier, yeah?
Where can I find the old mine?
Go to Graham. He's a cartographer. Tell him that I sent you and that you need a map. It'll show you the way to the mine. He lives to the left of the north gate.
Okay.
Where do I find the important people?
Well, you're looking at one of them. Then there's Thoris. You already know him. As for the others, you'll have to find that out by yourself. If you don't manage to do that, you don't belong here anyway. Just go through the outer ring and talk to people. Then you'll find out who's important.
He talked about some fingers guy.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength.
Okay, that would be nice. But I will decide
Come back
about
soon.
it later.
There are many things you need to learn.
Take
Okay,
care.
let's look around the outer ring and find those influential people.
Hey man, new here? I haven't seen you before. I'll join you for a while, if you don't mind. I'm sure you'll need a friend.
Why not come along?
Great, we can talk while we're going.
Let's talk with the cook.
How's things?
Not bad. If you can cook well, you have many friends here. Would you like some of my rice stew?
Thanks.
You could do me a favor.
What can I do for you?
You must be used to good food. I have a new recipe. Meat bug ragu a la snaff with rice and mushrooms. You can have as much as you want, but I still need 3 meat bugs and some hell mushrooms. 5 should be enough.
Hell mushrooms, okay.
Sounds good.
Then go and see you get me the things. The last one I sent just hasn't come back. Must have deserted to the new camp.
Where can I find those mushrooms?
Where can I find meat bugs?
Everywhere where there's garbage laying around. You should be able to find some at the deserted huts near the castle wall. Don't get confused by their ugly looks. Once cooked, they are tasty.
Okay.
Where can I find hell mushrooms?
If you leave through the south gate, that's the collapsed tower. You'll see a plain directly in front of you. There's mushrooms growing there.
Okay.
Who was the guy you sent before me?
His name was Neck. He was pretty discontented here. I think he's in the new camp now. I sent him to collect mushrooms, but he didn't come back.
We will definitely check the new camp area later.
Tell me, where are we going? Or is it supposed to be a surprise? I like surprises.
Get lost.
You want to be on your own for a while, do you? I understand.
I do.
I'll stay in the background.
I want to become a shadow.
Here is Mr. Fingers.
Can you help me?
I wouldn't know how.
I'm looking for somebody to teach me something.
Why have you come to me?
Diego sent me.
You should have said that before. If you want to join the camp, it's an advantage to be a good fighter or thief. If the influential shadows in this camp test you, they'll give you tasks you better not get caught doing. That's why the way of the thief would be a good start to you. Incidentally, I'm the best thief in the whole of the old camp.
What can you teach me?
And that depends on what you want to know.
Well, I will come back later. Not sure.
Don't pay attention to me. I'll stay with you, don't worry.
Not sure how to... There is some arena. Let's go with the boss.
What's your job here?
I'm in charge of the arena. I organize the vets, hire new fighters. You know.
I want to join the camp. Can you help me?
I might be able to, if you manage to impress me. Some of the best fighters from all three camps come here to compete against each other. Challenge one of them to a fight. I'll watch you, and if you're good, maybe I'll think about it.
Okay, so basically I need to defeat some fighter, yeah?
I thought the old camp and the new camp didn't get on. So why do you let their people fight?
It's simple. There's fights here once a week, and the diggers always like to see one of the rogues from the new camp get flattened. If one of them fights, there's more vets, and that's good for business. Personally, I can't stand the swines from the new camp. But business is business.
I can feel some tension.
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay me.
I don't think I have enough more, so I will come back later.
Don't you have any plan of where you want to go?
This guy is starting to get on my nerve. Meat bugs, I need them for that recipe, yeah? Actually, if he will not get out, I will need to beat him up at some point, I think.
Some people never learn. As long as I'm not involved.
Hey, newcomer. I'm Mordrag. You should remember that name. You can buy any kind of goods from me at a cheap price.
This is the guy from the new camp. Very controversial one.
Show me your goods.
Choose something.
It doesn't look like I can win against him now. Okay, he doesn't have much
Are
good
you
stuff.
looking for a quiet place where we can talk for a bit or something?
Let's talk about something else. I'd better keep out of it.
This looks promising.
Hey, you! I trade in swamp weed and potions from the Sect camp. Do you want something?
What is swamp weed?
New here, are ya? You can smoke it. Very relaxing for most of us.
So it's basically some kind of joint, yeah?
I want to join the camp. I want to become a shadow.
Oh, you're looking for a chance to prove your worth? Good. You can do me a favor. If you do it well, I'll speak up for you in front of Diego.
What is it?
In the Sect camp, there's a man called Kalam, quite a big shot. One of the gurus of the Sect. Kalam is an alchemist. He has the recipe for an effective healing potion. I'd like to buy the recipe off him. Then I can produce it myself. But nobody can get near Kalam.
And what do you expect me to do?
The Sect loonies are looking for new people all the time. You're new here. Just pretend you want to be recruited. Kalam is one of the gurus. That means he checks the new candidates. If you get in touch with him, try to get the recipe. Whether you want to pay for it or you don't, I don't care.
Okay, so this is quite a challenge, yeah.
Sounds like a difficult business. How much is in it for me?
At some point, Diego will ask me if you're suitable for us. Just guess what my answer will depend on.
Maybe I'll have to pay for the recipe. Give me 50 ore as an advance payment.
Forget it.
Okay, I'll see if I can get the thing.
Didn't go according to plan.
Where is the Sect camp?
Leave the camp through the south exit, then head eastwards. You'd better take a map. Got one here for 50 ore?
The south exit is the collapsed tower, isn't it?
Exactly.
Okay, thanks.
Show me your goods.
This guy selling
I got the best stuff here.
some potions and map for 50 ore. And some joints. Okay.
Is it possible we're walking in circles? I mean, I don't know where you want to go.
This guy is getting on my nerves.
The sleeper be with you, stranger. I'm here to guide you onto the right path.
Who the hell is this guy?
And which is the right path?
The path of the sleeper. He alone has the power to set us free. The gurus are preparing a great invocation in our camp. They want to get in contact with the sleeper. So far, he's just talked to us in visions. But now, it's time to get in touch with him. We'll need as many supporters as possible for that. By focusing our spiritual power, we'll get through to him. Our camp is some distance away, in the swamp. I can take you there, though, if you want.
Okay, I would definitely want to go with him there at some point, but not now.
Who's the sleeper?
The sleeper speaks to us through dreams and visions. He has been leading us ever since he first made contact with Iberian 5 years ago. All the followers of the Brotherhood have renounced the three gods. We pray only to the sleeper for salvation.
Salvation from what?
From this goddamn place, of course. The sleeper will show us the way to freedom.
So basically for the sect camp, this sleeper is some kind of god, yeah?
What would be the benefit of joining you?
Maybe you're one of the chosen people who received the gift of magic from the sleeper. Or you might obtain the highest honors and become a Templar. Only the best fighters among us can obtain that position. If the sleeper is with you, you can even combine both. The best of the Templars receive the gift of magic as well. You see, our Brotherhood has a lot of possibilities for you. You should be aware of that before you decide on joining any other camp.
Okay, interesting.
This is real fun. Thanks for taking me with you. We could do that more often. There's loads of more time left today.
Get lost.
You want to be on your own for a while, do you? I understand. I'll stay in the background.
Hey
People
man,
to talk to.
I'm Fisk. I trade goods of all kinds. If you ever need anything, you're in the right place here.
Have you got armor for me as well?
Well, I'm sure that I can satisfy you.
I definitely need some good armor. Okay, but this is extremely expensive. No way.
Show me your goods.
Sorry. Some better swords. Also very needed. but very expensive, yeah. Okay, maybe I will come back later. Oh, this is amazing, this scenery with fire.
We'll have much fun together, I'm sure of that, aren't you? Where do you sleep anyway? You can come to my place, no problem.
Okay, this is enough. I cannot hurt him? What?
Good. Don't do that again.
Hey, you! Hi, I'm new here.
What do you want from me?
I want to become one of you. I want to join the camp.
Looking for people to support you, eh? If you want me to have a word with Diego about you, you need to do me a favor.
What kind of favor do you want?
I want one of Fisk's weapons. He's one of the traders at the marketplace. He won't sell it to me. It's a broadsword with ornaments. I'll give you 100 ore to collect the weapon for me, but don't tell him about me.
Okay.
Okay, give me the 100 ore nuggets. I'll get the thing.
Sounds very simple.
Here you go. Come straight back to me.
Why'd they put you in here anyway? Do you like animals as well? They're not into...
Where is this Fisk guy? No, I don't see him. Okay, but it's getting dark. Maybe it's time to... get some sleep and come back tomorrow.
Same old story every time. Probably right.
I better keep out of it.
Ah, new face.
What do you want?
I want to offer you help. You're new here and the new ones always get into trouble. You could save yourself a lot by making a small donation. Just 10 ore, man. That ain't
Okay.
much to ask.
Not sure if I have 10 ore, but I will give you that.
That's really not my problem.
Here's 10 ore, and you'll have to help me if I get into trouble.
You can count on me if I'm close by. You'll find me between the marketplace and the south gate. The other areas are Fletcher and Bloodwood's affair.
Yeah, I definitely need to.
Well, how's it going?
You can always count on me, kid.
Okay. I will
I'll see you
definitely
later.
need to
Just
make
you
some
take
money
care of
at some point.
There's
Because
some people
this is not good.
Could you please keep quiet for a minute?
Sure.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though, because...
Let's just go to sleep.
People always talk. Why does that happen over and over again? I'm not listening to all the blathering anymore. The worst shit.
I don't understand
Blather so much, yeah.
why I can't hurt him.
There was a time when things were kind of very different. I thought that this was ages ago.
let's find this Fisk guy and buy the sword from him.
Hey, you!
Are you talking to me?
I'm warning you, people like you can get into trouble awfully quick round here. And most of the guys they chuck in here are bastards. They think they can do what they like to you. We won't allow that. Gomez wants some peace in the camp, and we guards make sure he gets it. But it's a job that doesn't come cheap. That's why I'm asking you for some ore. Look on it as a kind of token of friendship. You help us, and we'll help you. If you get in trouble, we'll be there for you.
Okay.
I'm not listening to all that blathering anyway.
Why not? How much ore were you thinking of?
Not much. 10 ore, that's all I need.
Not sure if I have that much.
I don't have 10 ore.
Then I'll take whatever you have. That's okay. You can give me the rest next time I see you. Let me see. Hey, look at that. Looks like someone can't count to 10, eh? I'm just gonna take everything you have. That'll help me forget you lied to me.
Okay.
See ya.
Don't you worry about anything here in the camp. We'll be looking out for you.
Those bastards from the new camp will be out.
I really thought I don't have anything. Here is the Graham guy who creates the maps.
I don't know your face. I'm Sly. I have a job on offer for a newcomer.
You have a job for me? What is it?
One of our guards has disappeared. He's called Neck. He might have gone over to the new camp. You're new here, and you'll get around quite a lot, so keep your eyes peeled. If you find him, I'll speak up for you in the camp.
Okay, thanks.
I'll see if I can find him.
If you meet Fletcher, ask him about Neck. He's taken over his district since Neck disappeared.
Where will I find him?
His district is the district of the arena.
Okay, I've already been there, but I didn't see him. I think we've been here before. So basically I walked around all outside circle.
What? I'll do you a favor. I'll put in a good...
Let's buy the sword now.
Hey, you! I'd like to buy a sword, but not just a simple one. I'd like something more ornamental.
I have one you'll like. The Shadow who wanted to collect it won't be coming anymore. That'll be 110 ore. Interested?
Yes, I'll take it.
I fear you don't have enough ore. I'll hold the sword back for some time, but don't wait too long.
Maybe later.
Some people think I'm a complete lunatic. But somebody like you would never hang out with a lunatic. People would talk about that, so they'll finally...
Get lost.
You want to be on your own for...
I don't have any ore, and the guy from the guard took everything from me. What the hell? That's unexpected. This is a very bad start.
Hey, you! Show me your goods.
Never learn.
You're very probably right.
Same old story every time. Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything. You're very probably right.
Show me your goods.
It was obvious that there would be trouble ahead.
That's how it goes.
Same old story every time.
You're my best friend.
Okay, then let's pick up those mushrooms and give them to the chef.
Hey, you! I don't think I've seen you here before.
No wonder. I've only just got here.
Then watch out. The outside world is pretty dangerous. You're only safe inside a camp.
Okay. I think he told me that somewhere here I should find some mushrooms. Yeah. Here they are.
Listen, this running around is really getting tiring. Shouldn't we look for a cozy place and get comfy somewhere?
This is pretty annoying. I cannot kill him. What is going on? This is actually very annoying. I don't want to listen to him anymore.
I'll chop you, you beast!
Okay, didn't expect him to help me. I thought that he will just run away.
You're like a big brother to me.
Sure it was.
Let's check the cave. I think I saw there some dead body. Some dead guard, but it's amulet of the dead guard. Oh. Okay.
Where are you from? You must be...
I think that that guard was the neck guy, which the other guard was talking about, so I will try just to talk to him. first I will give mushrooms to the cook.
Same old story every time.
I have the things you wanted from me.
Good. I just have to add them. Then the stew will be ready. Wait.
You told me I could have as much stew as I wanted.
And that's true. Here, take 3 portions.
Have you got
Thanks.
something to eat for me?
Actually, I wanted to improve my strength.
That wasn't very clever.
People always talk.
Actually, I am.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. There must be some like being history. People don't need to know.
Actually, I am very weak.
If you think that won't happen again. Keep it to yourself.
Hey, you!
If you think you shouldn't believe everything.
Can you teach me something?
Yes, I can teach you to improve your dexterity or your strength. Come back soon. There are many things you need to learn.
Take care.
You think anybody's ever gonna...
Now my sword damage should be higher.
I found Nick.
It was him.
Good.
Okay.
Have you got any evidence for that?
I found this amulet on him. Here you go.
It was actually the amulet the whole thing was about. You're a clever guy. You might have had the idea to keep the amulet yourself, but you've made the right decision. If Diego asks me about you, I'll vote in your favor.
How's it going?
Good. With me, you don't need to worry about Diego anymore.
Okay, so basically
You
we
scratch my
have
back,
first
I'll scratch
brownie
yours,
point,
huh?
I think.
That's the way it is.
It's really not my problem.
That wasn't very clever. Rely on somebody is my problem.
Now it would be
Now that you're with
maybe
me, we
good
can
to
show a
check
few people where
the
to go.
swamp
These
camp.
bastards have been harassing me for years. When I see...
So I will ask this guy to accompany me, but first I want to check this area. Okay,
Hey, you!
some guy.
Hi, I'm new here. How's things?
Go away. I've been working my ass off in the mines for the last 2 weeks. And what for? Some sad lumps of ore is all I got. I had to spend most of it on food. I talked to Ball Parvis down there. He told me some interesting things about the Sect camp. I think I'd better go there instead of slaving away for Gomez.
Okay, so basically he wants to run away, yeah?
You don't like it here? Why don't you just go then?
Because I'm not quite sure what to expect there. I had a pal here. His name was Melvin. He headed off to the Sect camp a week ago. But since then, I haven't heard of him. And as long as I don't get a message from him, I'll stay here.
Okay, so basically
The 2 of us are
we need to look out for Melvin in the Sect camp. Got it. Let's go there.
Hey, you! Take me to your camp. I want to have a look at it.
Very good. I'll go ahead. Follow me.
Let's go. Oh, sorry.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
I thought that as long as I'm not involved. Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Dirty beasts.
I'll chop you, you beast!
Tell me,
Dirty
where are we?
beasts.
Okay, I just get the XP, yeah? Oh, this is great. The guy is doing heavy lifting for me, yeah? And I just collect without doing anything.
Dirty beasts.
I'll chop you, you beast!
Dirty beasts.
I'll chop you, you beast!
Yeah, let's just stay back. Just to be sure, because those
Don't pay attention to me.
blood
I'll
flies
stay with you.
are stronger beasts than scavengers. Okay, let's
Dirty
continue
beasts.
the path.
I'll chop you, you beast!
Dirty beasts.
I'll chop you, you beast!
I wouldn't do that. Okay, you are strong, guys. You are definitely model fighters.
Don't you have
for
any
me.
plan of where you want to go?
I will try to work hard and be as strong as you are. Possibly even stronger.
Dirty beasts.
I'll chop you, you beast!
This guy is doing some serious damage. With his mace or what exactly his weapon is. This looks already like a Sect camp down there.
Are you looking for a quiet?
Here we are. Down there lies the camp of the Brotherhood. Go through the gate and speak to my brothers. I'm sure you haven't come here for nothing. Ask for Khor Kalam. He's in charge of the novices and tutors. I'll go back to the old camp. There are still many infidels who need to be guided to the right path.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay, thanks a lot. So basically, I think this is the right time to finish part 1. thank you guys for watching, and see you soon.
Is it possible we're walking in?
And see you soon in part 2.
Greetings, stranger. You're treading on holy ground. This is the Brotherhood of the Sleeper. What brings you here?
I'm new here. I wanted to have a look at your camp.
Strangers are welcome here, but it's important to follow our rules. Certain areas strangers may not access.
How are things in the camp?
Everything's quiet. Just go in.